application seeking suspension of sentence, my lord.
मेरिट पे कौन सी डिसाइड हुई?
My lord, the first being decided on merits, my lord.
वाइड ऑर्डर
37/2019, my lord.
क्या करना है उसमें?
Lord, I would just like to press it, my lord. Lord, this is a case, my lord.
Circumstance बताइए.
My lord, the custody period, my lord.
A study period is not a change
My
circumstance.
lord, that is one of the ground. My lord, I would just like to press on one of the point, my lord. This is a case.
Merit पे दोबारा नहीं.
My lord,
Custody period is not a new.
my lord, the other accused were already been enlarged on bail, my lord.
They may have been enlarged. आप
My lord,
merit पे decide हुई है.
No, my lord, my lord, they were, my lord, that application was decided on 14/8/2020, my lord. My lord, this is the change in circumstance, my lord. The other co-accused.
अब तो इमरान के लिए नईम के लिए है ना?
जी, मैं नईम के लिए.
नईम के लिए हुई तो पहले खारिज हो चुकी है.
My lord, the first was dismissed on 3/7/2019, my lord.
Yes.
On merits.
हाँ.
My lord, I am saying that the change in circumstance, my lord, is that the similarly situated accused, my lord, they were already been enlarged on bail, my lord. White order dated 14/8/2020, my lord.
Similarly situated नहीं, आप merits पे चाहते हो तो merits पे ले लीजिए.
My lord, that I'll take, my lord. Just like to take a chance, my lord, on this point.
ठीक है, तो we will decide it on merits now.
My lord.
चलिए.
My lord, allow me to, my lord.
हाँ.
My lord,
But then will not permit you to withdraw.
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, may I start with the statement of the
I
investigating?
don't know how you want to argue. It is your prerogative.
My lord, I'm just making a request.
It is your prerogative. Please argue in the manner you think that we may be convinced.
Grateful. My lord, your lordship, may I just like to start from the statements of the investigating officer, my lord. My lord, that would give, my lord, that would be very convenient, my lord, for me to demonstrate. That is PW24, my lord, the investigating officer, my lord.
Execution story अगर पढ़ने का कोई आवश्यकता नहीं है.
My lord, मैं उसी के statement just saving the time, my lord. If my lord permit, my lord, I'll start from the prosecution story, which is that just to demonstrate the case, my lord. Certainly, my lord, there is an injury, my lord, which has been inflicted by the present appellant, my lord. But my lord, the point is, my case is falling under the category of exception under section 300, my lord. My lord, the intention, my lord, I'm just proving on the submission, making submission on that point, my lord. So, my lord, I'll just start from the statements of the investigating officer, my lord. PW24, my lord. मैं दिनांक 13/7/17 को पुलिस थाना सोएंसो में उपनिरीक्षक थाना प्रभारी के पद पर पदस्थ था। उक्त दिनांक को सोएंसो गली नंबर 1 के सामने द्वारिका नगर स्टेशन बजरिया में मारपीट की घटना की जानकारी पुलिस सहायता केंद्र हमीदिया अस्पताल से प्राप्त होने पर मैं हमीदिया अस्पताल हमरा स्टाफ रवाना हुआ था। हमीदिया अस्पताल में फरियादी मुकेश नागले, मतलब ही इज अ कंप्लेनेंट हु वाज आल्सो द आई विटनेस, पुत्र सोएंसो द्वारा घटना के संबंध में देहाती नालसी प्रदर्श पे एक लेख कराई गई थी, जिसमें वन मिलॉट विवादी द्वारा बताया गया कि दिनांक 13/10/17 को करीब 10 बजे अपने दोस्त हैदर के कहने पर उसके दोस्त राहुल के जन्मदिन की पार्टी में मैं, मयंक, रुद्र और हैदर द्वारिका नगर गए थे। हैदर ऑटो चलाता था, मतलब ही इज PW3, मतलब हु हैज टर्न्ड होस्टाइल, इज आल्सो द आई विटनेस, तथा राहुल का दोस्त है। हम लोग राहुल के घर पहुंचे राहुल मिला और उसने बताया कि उसके दोस्त नईम व अरसल एक्टिवा से वह कल्लू, आदिल, इमरान, चांद, छोटू, हेमंत, जफर और बच्चा शब्बू ऑटो क्रमांक सोएंसो राहुल के घर की छत पर पार्टी चल रही थी। जी जी। So, my lord, basically the present appellant, that is the Naeem, my lord, he has no nexus with the person who has been killed, my lord. Now this is important. 10-11 लड़के की छत से उतरे लोगों को घेर कर खड़े हो गए। उनमें से कल्लू नाम के लड़के ने, मतलब दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, उनमें से कल्लू नाम के लड़के ने रुद्र संतोष के मुंह पर सिगरेट का धुआं फूका तो नईम ने रुद्र से बोला कि सो एंड सो ज्यादा बन रहा है। रुद्र उर्फ संतोष ने नईम को धक्का दे दिया। तब नईम ने जेब में रखा खटकेदार चाकू निकालकर रुद्र के सीने पर 2-3 बार किए। कल्लू ने भी चाकू निकालकर रुद्र उर्फ सो एंड सो, मतलब इट्स नॉट क्लियर, मैं मार दिया। क्लियर है आपको? क्लियर जी, पेट में मार दिया जिससे रुद्र नीचे गिर गया। आदिल, इमरान, चांद, सोनू, छोटू, सो एंड सो वहीं पड़े डंडे से रुद्र के साथ मारपीट की तथा हेमंत, जफर एवं शब्बू ने लात घूसे एवं वहीं रखी कुर्सियों से उसके साथ मारपीट की। सभी लोग चिल्लाकर जान से करने का कह रहे थे।
तो आपने तो निकाला खटकेदार चाकू।
जी, मैं वही बता रहा हूँ। My lord, there is a seizure of the weapon, my lord, from the appellant, my lord. My lord, it all started with the dispute between Kallu, my lord, who has been my lord, who is a minor, my lord, at the time of the incident, my lord.
जी, PW
So, my lord,
ये कल्लू।
जी, नहीं, my lord, PW3 is Heather, my lord.
अच्छा,
जी, my lord,
वो
Kallu
वो
minor
hostile हो जाए।
during that time. PW3 is hostile, my lord. In fact, nobody has stated categorically. Mukesh, जो main eyewitness है, जो complainant है, my lord, he is also saying. I'll also demonstrate on that point, my lord.
जी।
Kallu के कहने पे, my lord, it all started between the Kallu and the deceased, my lord. जब धुआं उसने फेंका, so my lord, the intention is not there. My lord, my submission is with regard.
रफ्तारी है, intention की रफ्तारी है, रफ्तारी। आप
जी,
आप तो भोपाल से है ना, ये मैटर भोपाल का है ना, यही तो रंगदारी होती है, और क्या रंगदारी होती है।
my lord, what I'm trying to establish is, my lord, that there is no enmity between the present appellant and the accused, my lord. It all
खेल रहे थे,
started with the.
खेल में चाकू लग गया।
My lord, it all started. My lord, that I'll demonstrate, my lord. Now, your lordship, may kindly see PW1, my lord. He is the complainant. जो PW1 ने मुकेश ने बोला है, sir. That is para 13, my lord.
पैरा 13 PW1
जी, PW1, my lord. My lord, he is the complainant, my lord.
जी।
My lord, I'm just reading out the relevant para description sheet number 5, my lord, of the PW1. पैरा 17, पार्टी वाली जगह पर पहुंचने पर हमने वहां पर लाइटें लगी देखी और डीजे की आवाज सुनी। डीजे का शोर हो रहा था। ये कहना गलत है कि किसी को किसी की आवाज सुनाई, किसी को किसी की आवाज वहां पर सुनाई नहीं दे रही थी। स्वतः कहा।
पैरा पढ़ रहे हैं
पैरा 17 पढ़ो सर। मैं
अभी आप 13 बता रहे थे, फिर 17 हो गए।
नहीं, मैंने 18 बोला था, मिलोड। आई स्टार्टेड विद 17।
चलिए 17
जी, टॉप। इट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 17।
हाँ, पढ़िए
जी। पार्टी वाली जगह पर पहुंचने पर हमने वहां पर लाइटें लगी देखी और डीजे की आवाज सुनी। डीजे का शोर हो रहा था। ये कहना गलत है कि किसी को किसी आवाज वहां पर सुनाई नहीं दे रही थी। स्वतः कहा कि आपस में बातचीत कर रहे थे तो बातचीत की आवाज सुनाई दे रही थी। घटना कारित होने के तुरंत बाद पार्टी समाप्त हो गई होगी। ऊपर से बहुत सारे लोग उतरने लगे, लेकिन हमारे पास 11 आरोपीगण आए थे। ये कहना सही है कि मैं छत पर नहीं गया। मैं नहीं बता सकता कि आरोपीगण ऊपर से बातचीत करते हुए उतरे या नहीं। दिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट। मैं घटना से पहले नईम को नहीं जानता था। स्वतः कहा कि राहुल ने हमें मिलवाया था। मैं आज नहीं बता सकते कि घटना वाले दिन नईम ने क्या कहना पड़ा था।
क्या कहना नहीं था, क्या पहना था?
I'm sorry, my lord, I'm having the scanned copy.
What can we do?
नहीं, सिगरेट कल्लू पी रहा था। बाद में ये लोग एक के बाद एक सिगरेट की कश ले रहे थे। ये कहना सही है कि जब आरोपी नईम ऊपर से आया था।
छोड़ दी। साक्षी ने न्यायालय में हाजिर नईम को देखकर कहा कि यही नईम है। आपने चीज छोड़ दी। सिलेक्टिव रीडिंग मत करिए।
No, my lord, that is not my intention, my lord. It's just that the copy is blurred, my lord. I'm having the
सर्टिफाइड कॉपी लेना आजकल बंद कर दी गया। चलिए नेक्स्ट पढ़िए।
नोट, साक्षी से पूछा गया कि घटना दिनांक को नईम पतला,
दुबला पतला था, कैसा था?
साक्षी ने न्यायालय में हाजिर नईम को देखकर कहा कि यही नईम है। सिगरेट कल्लू पी रहा था। बाद में ये लोग एक के बाद एक सिगरेट के कश ले रहे थे। ये कहना सही है कि जब आरोपी नईम ऊपर से आया था तब उसके हाथ में कोई चीज नहीं थी। नईम ने गुस्से में गाली बकी। So, my lord, it's all started with the dispute between the Kallu and the deceased Rudra, my lord. My lord, my submission is only with regard to the fact, my lord, that I am falling under the category of the exception.
वो लोग आपस में सिगरेट का धुआं छोड़ रहे थे और झगड़ा कर रहे थे। इनको क्यों खामखा गुस्सा आ गया?
My lord, I am not denying the incident that there is the forced case is falling under the category of 302. I am only saying that.
आप तो अल्बर्ट पिंटो हो गए। अल्बर्ट पिंटो को क्यों गुस्सा आता है? देखी थी पिक्चर? नहीं देखी थी आपने?
My lord, if I may read, my lord, the exception with my lord's permission, my lord. My lord, maybe
आपका हक है
जी। Exception 4 says, my lord, of section 300.
Yes.
It says, my lord, culpable homicide is not murder if it is committed without premeditation, in a sudden fight, in the heat of passion, upon a sudden quarrel, and without the offenders having taken undue advantage or acted in a cruel or unusual manner. Now, my lord, I would just like to read out the ingredients, my lord. There are 4 requirements, my lord, which says that there has to be a sudden fight, there has to be premeditation, and the act was done in a heat of passion. And the number 4 is the assailant had not taken any undue advantage or acted in a cruel manner. So, my lord, precisely my case is, my lord, that the present appellant My lord, that there is no case made out against the present appellant, my lord, for the offence under section 302, my lord, and I am being covered under the provisions of section 304.
ठीक है
And my lord, for which the maximum punishment is 10 years, my lord. My lord, I've been in jail since 14/10/2017, my lord.
10 साल कहाँ हुए अभी आपके?
My lord, it's been more
अगर
than
आप ही ने बहस करी, आप ही की बात मान ली जाए,
no, my lord,
10 साल कहाँ हुए अभी?
my lord, 17 से my lord, I'm saying it's been more than half of the period has already been undergone, my lord.
चलिए
My lord, he was on jail since.
लिखिएगा
My lord, if I may submit, my lord, with regard to the injuries also, my lord,
जी।
just like to take a chance with regard to the injury part, my lord.
नहीं क्लियर है, चलिए लिखिएगा। This is third application for suspension of sentence on behalf of the appellant Abdul Naeem, son of Abdul Rauf. Full stop. First application was dismissed by a coordinate bench wide order dated 3/7/2019. Full stop. Second application was
17th March 2020.
17th on 17th March 2023. Second application was withdrawn by Shri Qasim Ali. Full stop.
That was
Next para. Shri Qasim Ali submits that there was no premeditation and appellant's case will fall under exception 4 to section 300. Next para. Reading from the evidence of PW 24, Spectre and IU of the case, it is pointed out that the Dehati Nalishi was recorded by Mukesh Nagle, son of Namdev Nagle, PW1, that Dehati Nalishi is exhibit P1. Full stop. Reading from the prosecution story as given by this witness PW24, it is submitted that Nagle had informed him that on 13/10/2017 at about 10 at the instance of his friend Heather, he had gone to the birthday party of friend of Heather, namely Rahul, where accompanied with Mayank and Rudra. Full stop. Heather is an auto driver and is friend of Rahul. Full stop. They had reached the house of Rahul and met Rahul when he informed that his friends Naeem and Arsil on Activa, Kallu, Adil, Imran, Chand, Chotu, Hemant, Jafar alias Bacha, Shabbu came in an auto bearing number MP04 RA9056. Full stop. Party was going on the terrace of roof of Rahul's house. Full stop. 10-11 persons came down and surrounded them when punishment is 10 years and appellant is in custody for about 7 years. Next pair. Shri G.S. Thakur, learned counsel for the state, opposes the prayer and submits that none of the ingredients given in exception 4 of exception 4 contained in section 300 IPC are made out. Next pair. After hearing learned counsel for the parties and going through the record, PW1 Mukesh Nagle is an eyewitness.
Number 2 is also eyewitness. Included.
PW2 Mohammad Jakir is also an eyewitness.
Mayank sir.
Mayank
तो इसमें उल्टा लगा रखा
जी, वो एक कुछ पेज गलत आ गए सर.
Injured eyewitness, दोनों injured eyewitness.
अच्छा, PW2 Mayank is also an eyewitness. Mayank Sharma is also an eyewitness. Full stop. PW1 has clearly identified Naeem. Full stop. Previous acquaintance is not a sine qua non to identify if an assailant. Full stop. As far as Dehati Nalishi is concerned,
Dehati Nalishi stated to be main accused.
in Dehati Nalishi exhibit P1, appellant Naeem is stated to be a main accused. He is a named accused. Next, as far as ingredients of exception 4 are concerned, there was no dispute between the present appellant and the deceased Rudra. Full stop. Dispute was between Kallu and Rudra in as much as Kallu had emitted smoke on the face of Rudra, full stop. There was no occasion for Naim to intervene and threaten or abuse Rudra, oblique alias Satish, full stop. Thus, it cannot be said that the offense took place in a sudden fight in the heat of passion upon a sudden quarrel, full stop. It also, present appellant was carrying a automatic knife in his pocket, full stop. It cannot be said that he used that knife without taking undue advantage or without acting in a cruel or unusual manner, full stop. Taking a knife in the pocket to a birthday party and then using it without there being any without any cause will not make the case fall under exception 4 to section 300. Therefore, the application for suspension of sentence
Without commenting on the.
is dismissed without commenting on the marriage. अब इसके बाद बचा गया सर.
Lord, may I submit, Lord? Lord, I'm just
Up
praying that
next.
there be, Lord, there be an observation with regard to the injury also, Lord, that has been caused by both the parties. And Lord, in the Abhimat of the doctor also, Lord, she has categorically stated that the cause of death was on account of.
अच्छा उसको ऑटोमेटिक नाइफ की जगह स्प्रिंग ऑपरेटेड नाइफ.
Lord, the death was on account of the two injuries, Lord, one on the stomach and the other on the chest.
चलिए.
Lord, with due respect, Lord, I just want these observations to be made in the order, Lord.
Sorry. We don't
Lord, I-
write,
Lord,
we
I
don't dictate orders as per the dictation of the. आपने जितनी बहस की थी सब लिखा
जी,
था.
Lord, certainly, Lord, I am
चलिए,
grateful.
बस चलिए, next.
Lord, I did not intervene only on account of this fact that my Lord was dictating the
चलिए
order.
next case.